HEI, I'm Shiloh, and you're watching the Retroverse XL.
Okay. This thing on? Okay. What is going on, Retroverse? What is going on, people throughout the globe, the universe, and everything itself? My name is Retro Scorpion, speaking here on the Retroverse Excel channel, and I'm sure you all are used to seeing me playing video games or on video podcasts, but this is one of our more laid back type deals. This is kind of the it's this is one of the more laid back type of things. This is one of the more this is more audible and more like radio podcast style shit. I was trying to find some people to be like guest star on this, but I guess, I guess some people were like just busy. I mean, when you're busy, you're busy. But sheesh, ishkanu. Anywho, welcome to our one of our Taco Tuesday live Audible retro podcasts. I meant for that to say radio retro or retro radio podcast, but I guess I put retro twice. I'll fix that later. Anyhow, welcome in. This is gonna be a little different, but it is, as you all know, is Tuesday, and let me tell you something. It's a nice Tuesday. Well, disregarding the humidity and what we had, rainy weather, but if you listen, I've got 2 burritos left, and let me tell you, Taco Bell, man. Um, there were a couple of recent things I found out regarding DoorDash. And I know I'm going to get into some subjects that you're not used to me talking about because they're not something we normally talk about. It's not that they're uncomfortable. It's more or less, it's just not something we discuss. One of the things I want to talk about that I learned regarding DoorDash is and I've already mentioned this. They recently added our Dollar Tree that we have located around here, and I'm now able to get my groceries delivered from Dollar Tree. So that's fucking dope. However, as of like yesterday or today, I can't remember which, I had already mentioned to my buddy Bruins about this because he actually went to the place and had one of their burgers. But I found out the new burger joint we have here in the town of Rotz, where I'm currently inhabiting, uh, actually has a DoorDash capability, and it's a place called Bad Burger. It's a place we have here in town, and let me tell you, I know what you think. It's like, oh, it's called Bad Burger, so it's gotta be absolute shit, right? It's like, well, according to Bruins fan, it's not. He said they were some pretty decent burgers. You know, they got some pretty decent and patties, and but again, it's one of those. It's up to interpretation. It's up to the opinion of the person taking a bite. You know what I'm saying? So I could jump on your case and jump on your head all about how this place could or may very well be the best of the best, but people have their preferences, man. They really do. And I value that. So so the place, let me see if I can find this shit because I want to prove that I'm not crazy. I didn't just see this yesterday out of hallucination. Let's see, where did I see this shit? I know for a goddamn fact I saw it here on DoorDash. And if I didn't and I'm just dreaming, I'm gonna lose my mind. More than I clearly already have. So yeah, they have a place here in the town of which I inhabit. It's called Bad Burger. It's and to those who say, "Oh, it's Bad Burger," it must suck and it must be terrible. That's why the name is Bad Burgers. No, okay, I was right. I was right. I was absolutely right. I was absolutely positively right. And there's a reason why I couldn't see it online at first is because it's closed. And when they're closed, DoorDash tends to not leave it as an option. But yes, their Bad Burger is also on DoorDash. Nothing special. I just thought that was pretty cool. Discuss that first. Anywho, I wanted to also talk. Now let's switch the subject to things that are more retro based, more gameplay based, more that based. If you know what I mean. I was discussing with somebody, I can't remember who. I think it was Tam Tam I was mentioning this about, you know? Um, mentioned this about the remodeled or sorry reproduced Fisher Price tape recorders. You know what I mean? So so yeah, and the Fisher Price tape recorders, man, dude, I remember vaguely, of course, vaguely, because had to be when I was in infantry years, meaning infant. My mom had spoken highly of the Fisher Price tape recorder being used by mothers who are about to be have newborn kids or something and recording a tape or something about it. It was mainly used in that fashion. It was one of those ordeals, you know. But ooh, I'm looking at my downloads, guys, and it looks like the RoboCop Be Kind and Rewind mission that I recorded last night and edited today is download. So yeah, that'll be fun. We'll be playing that here in a few. Not the gameplay itself. I mean, I'll be premiering the special here in a minute. One of the things I also wanted to talk about is, has anyone else like talked about how Turok Origins has keeps, dude? I want to, and yes, we're gonna pop off about this. But first, let me explain what I have on the screen here. I bet I'm pretty sure some of you are confused by what I have as a picture on the screen here. This is my album cover for the latest cover song I did, which was Elvis Presley's "Falling in Love with You." And I did cover song of that, and you know we do that for the sake of remembering great artists and stuff, and also just cause it's fun to sing. But at some point, my cover album, the cover song for the soundtrack will be released on SoundCloud. Obviously, it's free of charge. I don't charge people for listening to my music because it's not adequate. So I'm not gonna charge a dime, a dozen, low low a penny. But this is the album cover for it. It is our latest album on my SoundCloud. It is the Retroverse Musics presents Grim-Hearted Sorrow featuring me, Shiloh Scorpionatano. You are more than welcome to go to my SoundCloud if you haven't seen the link already. Um, if you haven't seen the link to my if you haven't seen the link to my SoundCloud alone, you can always wait until I post the song to SoundCloud, and then I'll usually like post the link to said song through my SoundCloud. And by all means, go follow my SoundCloud. Believe it or not, I think if I'm not mistaken, on my videos here, you'll usually see that I have links to my sound. Yeah, here it is. I have a Facebook page that is called, which is Retro SXL Blog on my Facebook. You can also go follow me on Twitch. It's shout out to Scorpion on Twitch. I also have a Retroverse Musics on SoundCloud. And surprisingly enough, I also have a TikTok, which is basically Retroverse memes. This is where I post a lot of my edits, like for short reasons, and a lot of my YouTube shorts that may or may not be worthy of my YouTube channel. so, so these are different things, you know. I don't post my Discord server link because I tend to get a lot of people in there, and let me tell you something, okay? I don't really go on my Discord a lot, and there's a reason for that because I have so much going on. And it's crazy, you know. I'm managing like multiple things. I'm managing my freaking Facebook page, trying to manage my Twitch, my SoundCloud, and now TikTok. It's crazy. I have all these platform-based things I'm doing and working on all the platforms. Mm. Oh, my bad. What that sauce on that? Shit. I'm a damn dinosaur. Clearly. Mm, mm. Also, keep in mind, if you look at where at the bottom of my Patreon links, not talking about my Cash App or my PayPal, I'm talking about the uh, fundraiser we're doing for a simple someone, a certain someone. We're doing a fundraiser, and it's at the bottom of my description below my Patreon links. Like, go if you go down past my Cash App and my PayPal, you'll see like where I pinned a friend's Cash App. He's actually struggling bad. I was kicked out of his home and shit, and he's actually a really good YouTuber. He's also a good podcaster amongst our comic book friends. He goes by the name Random Reads. His name's Kevin. If you want to, I seriously advise and beckon people before you donate to me on anything. I please beckon you and recommend you donate to my buddy Kevin of Random Reads first, as he is the one struggling, not me. That's why we have his link in the description, because he is the one suffering. So if you go to my bottom of my chat of my description, you'll see his like Cash App link. He has a PayPal too, but I don't know how to really post his PayPal in order for, because I don't know what it is. Otherwise, I would, you know. I'd post his PayPal if it was possible. Mm. I donated some money to him last week, I think. And Kevin, if you're watching this, dude, my boy from Random News, I'm glad I saw that you got the dono. I'm really happy you got the dono, but in a sense, I'm sorry that you have to go through all this crap with the struggles. The struggle part, I feel sorry for you, Kev. But at the same time, with the dono being sent out, I am glad you got it, dude. I am actually happy because I know how tech can be a pain sometimes with registering stuff. But yeah, guys, we are doing a fundraiser at the bottom of my description for our buddy Kevin of Random Reads. If you want to donate to him, feel free. Obviously, not mandatory. So that's kind of what's going on. That's kind of what's going down. Before I get too deep in the mixed combo, let me quickly touch base on what we got going on. Uh, well, actually, yeah, me slash we, what we got going on in the next 6 days. And let me explain why I say the next 6 days. I think I mentioned on here that my birthday is on the 20th, right? Okay, what day is Saturday? Okay, so here's the scoop. The 18th, okay, chat, the 18th will be the day I go home to family for said birthday, and also just cuz. Keep in mind though, while I'm at home with my family, I usually do what I do. But oh, hey Tammy, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing, sweet pea? Anywho, let me touch base on this. The 18th of you know of July this month, I will be heading home to my mom's slash sisters, the usual place, and that is for the sake of my birthday. Given the fact that I skipped last week, which was supposed to be the initial week I go home, but my mother wanted me to skip a week so I could come home closer to my birthday, so the schedule wasn't a whole lot of fucked up. You know what I mean? So I think during this weekend, regarding the 18th, the 19th, and my birthday on 20th, there won't be a lot of streaming, given the fact that I will be probably helping prep for my birthday, and also just hang out with family, because it's my birthday weekend, and I usually try to hang out with family, if any, you know. But at the same time, I will throw in a stream or two here and there, but trying to spend time with family. I mean, come on. You only get one family in one life, so. At least that's in my head, you know. Okay, but yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going down the next 6 days or so. Is I'm going home for family life. On another subject matter of things. Hold on. Excuse me. Let me see. What's the month after this one? Okay, July, August. Okay, let's touch base on what's going on in August. And they're really, it's gonna be simple. It's a simple explanation regarding August because let me tell you something. Like every year, keep in mind that late August and then of course early mid September is when we will be, quote unquote, discussing, meaning talking about what's going on for Retroing 26. So we're not gonna discuss that now. So I just want to keep people up to speed that like late August, early mid September, which is like late next month, early mid the month after, we usually discuss plans of retro ween 2020 retroing events. However, I will tell you, somewhere before August, before the beginning of August, or even like at the start of August, I will be prepping the trailer for, the Retroing 26. I will probably prep the trailer and post it prior, for Retroing 26, just to kind of give you a sneak peek at what we got going on. But as for like actual plot and talks of what we're doing, that's midway through August and September. So now let me quickly touch base on what we got going on, at least for tonight and furthermore. Well, let's see what we got planned. Well, for one, tonight I need to continue, or even I, I dare say, try to beat or complete either RoboCop, Rogue City, or even like Gears of War, because I think the Gears of War game that's like Xbox. I think I'm at the end. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm at the end of the game. I'm pretty sure. I could Google this real quick. I hope no one has a problem with that. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? After you detonate resonator in underground and hold on, it says underground. How much longer till you complete Gears of War? Okay, let's see this. Okay. Time between Resident Evil deployment and Gears of War completion. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm also doing research just to kind of see how far we at. Okay. Gears of War Resident Evil. Delta Squad is sent to recover. Delta Squad is sent to recover and deploy the resonator at the Lithia Emulsion facility to gather targeting data for the light mass bomb. Deployment happens during light mass offensive. Game's later stages. Later main service campaign is used to scan the tunnels and Delta Squad later obtains more from Adam Phoenix's side. That's Phoenix. Marcus Phoenix is dad. I think from the story final timeline, Resonator's deployment is part of the final. The Resonator's deployment is part of the Gears is part of the final act. Okay, so we are in fact almost like done. So I think at the end is when there's no in-universe time gap between its use and end of the game. It's key part of the climbing. So if you mean in-game time, Resident Evil mission, bomb launch, light mass bomb launch. So it's essentially final mission sequence. There's no how much longer in terms of game. Come on, man. So I'm reading this shit on Google. Ugh. Damn it, man. Anywho, never mind. I've already read what I need to read, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we're on the final act. So, so pretty soon we will be playing Gears of War. That will be what's on tonight. And if you heard me going, that's usually what the sounds I make when I'm skimming through like paragraph text on something. But yeah, that's what's gonna be going on there tonight. Gears of War, a potential completion, and then let me see what do I have here. Well, let's see. Well, I mean, WCW Mayhem, we already completed the quest that we had going on for that. After completing Gears of War, let's see what I got on the agenda. Okay. I mean, we have Halo Combat Evolved, but I'm also kind of trying to pay attention to different games that we have already started that are close to completion. Well, let's see. We have Oh shit! I did not mean to click the game itself. Hold on, chat. I might have to close the game that I just clicked by mistake. I accidentally clicked RoboCop Rogue City by mistake. My bad. Well, let's see. We have RoboCop Rogue City that we still need to complete. Shit, man. What else is on the agenda? Well, Resident Evil 0 is also on tonight's agenda, given the fact that I told Cosmo that I'd start playing it and continue playing it, and I have yet to continue. What else have we started that we have yet to finish? Ooh, hold on. We also have Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow that we've also started. I don't know how far we've gotten into that one or even how much more we have to complete. But I might have to continue with that later on tonight. Or I probably will do that tomorrow because that game makes me rage hard. What else do we have? I mean, let's see. Well, I mean, we also have Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny we have to complete. And also, here's one that's really quick, really noted. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I still need to continue upon for the sake of my boy Kazi. Yeah, so we've got a lot. And I just randomly started. So yeah, and this is what happens when I get too many requests to play games. This is exactly what happens. Anywho, I also still need to complete Lego Indiana Jones, which is the second game for that matter. One thing about the second Lego Indiana Jones game is it's also the final game of the Lego Indiana Jones franchise, to say the least. Mm. What else do I got going on? Well, in any case, I'll figure it out. I think for the remainder, okay, so I think while the RoboCop premiere is playing tonight, I will also be downloading some games that need to be played. So if everyone would sit tight and wait for it all to happen, I'm gonna install some of the games I know for a fact I need to complete. And then we'll see. Anywho, thank you for watching this Audible. We'll be in touch, and yeah, stay tuned for the recorded live video premiere from last night's gameplay. That will be just a particular mission that's just grand. See you guys in a bit, and yeah.